Well, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company have finally done it. Hello, what's up, and welcome everyone. My name is Miss Quinn, and I make videos on video game reviews, news about the video game industry, and the people in it. And today, we are taking our Pokeball and taking our shot at capturing some pals. On January 19th of this year, Pocket Pair released a game called Palworld. Right away, it was compared to Pokemon and deemed the game Pokemon with guns. However, if anything, they should really have been comparing Palworld to Digimon, since it's basically the same concept, but that is a different thing altogether, I suppose. I mean, if you look at the evolutions from Digimon, they're a whole lot comparable to Palworld than Pokemon, but at the same time, I think it's an actual combination with guns. However, later on the 26th of that same month, I myself uploaded a video called The Viral World of Palworld, where I did touch on the Pokemon Company possibly doing an investigation for patent infringement. Now, this video was uploaded to my channel 7 months ago, and now we are seeing them act. We are seeing them finally take them to court. That's right, the two Japanese companies will be battling it out in the courtroom. This obviously means that they will be going by their laws, which of course make complete sense. They are not an American company, they are Japanese companies, both. And I don't know why I've been seeing a lot of people speculate that they will have to battle it out here when they shouldn't. They shouldn't even battle it out here. They are Japanese companies and they will abide by, their rules. Now, for those of you who do not know the difference between a patent and a copyright and a trademark, copyright protects works such as art, literature, and other created works of art. Like I said, I wrote a book, I copyrighted it, it is now protected under copyright. Trademark is usually just protecting the names, like McDonald's trademarked their name. Then you have short slogans like I'm loving it, or have it your way with Burger King, and it even protects logos. However, a patent protects new inventions, processes, essentially if you're gonna make a thing like the light bulb, you need a patent that idea before anyone takes it. If you're gonna make any form of new medication, patent it. Make sure nobody has that, type of medication before you make it so you can get some money. Anyway, Pocket Pair has said that they were not made of which patents they were being accused of infringing. They even put on a statement on their website saying, regarding the lawsuit, yesterday a lawsuit was filed against our company for patent infringement. We have received notice of this lawsuit and will begin the appropriate legal proceedings and investigation into the claims of patent infringement. At this moment, we are unaware of the specific patents we are accused of infringing upon, and we have not been notified of such details. Pocket Pair is a small indie game company based in Tokyo. Our goal as a company has always been to create fun games. We will continue to pursue this goal because we know that our games bring joy to millions of gamers around the world. Palworld was a surprise success this year, both gamers and for us. We are blown away by the amazing response to the game and have been working hard to make it even better for our fans. We will continue improving Palworld and strive to create a game that our fans can be proud of. It is unfortunate that we will be forced to allocate sufficient time to matters unrelated to the game development due to this lawsuit. However, we will do our utmost for our fans to ensure that the indie game developers are not hindered or discouraged from pursuing their creative ideas. We apologize to our fans and supporters for any way or discomfort that this news has caused. As always, thank you for your continued support of Palworld and Pocket Pair. I'm going to be honest here, guys. It's great that they're going to keep updating this game. Don't get me wrong, but I can't help but wonder if it's even worth it. I mean, the Palworld released to a really high player count of 2.1 million players. But when this story broke out and I was researching stuff, I noticed that in September 16th of this year, the peak player base, it dropped massively to 27,854. That is a severe drop in player count. And I can't help but wonder if Nintendo and the Pokemon Company wanted this lawsuit to be the final nail in the coffin for their game. Because it's obvious, it's no secret that their player count has drastically dropped. They have made numerous amounts of they have said a bunch of stuff. Pocket Pair said a bunch of stuff about their player count dropping down. And as we all know, Palworld has not received the best feedback for their game because of the weapons that they have been using in the game. Now, because Palworld also stated that they were unaware that the patents they were using, Nintendo has wonderfully narrowed it down to only 28 specific patents. One of these patent numbers is 7545191, which is for a capture creature mechanic. Now, I was sure that Pokemon wasn't the only one which, used this sort of capture mechanic. So trust me, I went searching through a lot of games because I remembered this one particular game. My first thought was Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, which I knew you can catch familiars and stuff like that, but you have to play a harp in order to capture them, so that automatically was off my list. So I went back to the drawing board when I came across Evo Creo, which I hope I'm pronouncing correctly, which looks like a straight up Pokemon fan game and costs just 99 cents. Now, am I going to purchase it and play it? Probably no. And again, I was searching a lot for games that use this mechanic because again, my first thought was, Ni no Kuni is exactly another game that allows you to create creatures and to evolve them and to level them up and stuff like that. But I was like, no, as soon as I saw that little harp come out, and that's the only way you can quote unquote tame these, familiars, I was like, yeah, no, that's out. But another game that at least I find strikingly similar with, in terms of mechanic usage is Nexomon Extinction, which I hope I pronounced that correctly, which the only difference is that you have to do this certain button prompt before you throw out this triangle at this one creature. It's like, a plant and stuff like that. It's basically the similar thing. Like I said, the only difference is a button prompt. Even a lot of these, creatures hold a strikingly resemblance to that of Pokemon. But of course, nothing is happening to Nexomon. And really, Nexomon, Pokemon, come up with at least more of a different name than this. But I guess if you search up, Pokemon, your game would be closed to the search. In all honesty, I personally think that they are mostly just going after them because of the amount of attention that the game has gotten. Take that and toss in the fact that they added guns into the mix and possible backlash from dedicated fans and their parents, and there you go. Palworld has received lots of criticism since day one because of the things that are in the game. The guns and them being able to eat your own pals, that was kind of iffy. Them being able to help you build your home and basically become enslaved factory workers. Honestly, that part, if I'm being honest, I don't really care much about because it kind of went into the whole survival mechanic of the thing. But I understand how that was a bad thing. I mean, PETA certainly let us know their thoughts about it. Like I said, I really don't mind the whole letting them, help you build your own home and let them become factory workers. I really don't mind that whatsoever. But the question now becomes, how long will the lawsuit last? And will it just be settled out of court for an X and Y amount of money? And once it becomes settled or once something happens, will they have to choose a lot of things that they are going to have to essentially completely change? And by the way, from Nexomon, they also have complete, like I said, creatures that look almost identical to their Pokemon counterparts. It is not just, Palworld that does this, but unfortunately, Palworld seems to be the most one that has garnered attention, the most successful / viral one. So again, I can see why these are the ones that are being, gone after and all of that stuff. Well, that, and like I said, guns. I mean, no one wants to picture Pikachu with an RF 2K. Okay, I don't know much about guns. All I know is 9mm and a 22mm, and that's it. I'm not really sure of the differences in guns or what they're called. Yeah. But do I mind that part? No. I kind of would like to see freaking Pikachu with an RK and then just keep shooting, you know, Team Rocket down. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts. This is what I found out, and I want to know what you think in the comment section down below. Please, like I said, let me know what you think about what's going on. Where do you think this lawsuit would head towards? Do you think it's going to be just outright settled, or do you think that Pocket Pair is just going to have to completely change stuff, or the possible one, completely remove their game off the market? Thank you so much for watching today's video. I so much appreciate you guys, but I will let you go so you can get your snack on, get your drink on, and bye-bye. Appreciate your family. You know, just hug them, love them, tell them I love you. If you love them, if you're, yeah. Have a nice day with that. Bye-bye.